Many of us are stuck in the office all day and too tired to hit the gym after. Our fitness expert Brent Bishop is here with some moves to get your workout in at work. Welcome back, our favorite fitness expert on the news at noon. Brent, so what do you have for us today?
Well, I mean, when you take a look at the sitting is now a disease in a sense. Unfortunate, but I mean, we spend 60 hours a week on average sitting.
It's incredible. We weren't meant to sit and to stay so stagnant. We're meant to move, right?
It's true, and you know, over 80% of people are going to experience some sort of back pain throughout their life, and not only that, there's all these associated risks. I mean, studies have come out showing over 20% increased risk in cancer, and higher than that in diabetes, and even premature mortality. So, death can come from sitting. You can take years off your life from sitting. So I think it's a big issue now that that really we have to take a really deep look at and make some changes in the office.
Well, so I put on my running shoes, so you're going to put me to work here. So show us some exercises.
So one of the biggest things here, these are some products from Fitter First, which can all be purchased at fitter1.com.
Okay.
But this is a stand-up, sit-down desk. Okay. This is something I use religiously now. So when you're sitting, of course, you have your keyboard here. The great thing about this, you can implement standing at regular intervals.
Hold the chair out.
Hold the chair out.
Okay.
And there you are.
Oh, I see. Just
and now you're standing.
The act of standing as opposed to sitting makes such a big difference, doesn't it?
It makes a huge difference.
Fantastic. Yeah. So all of a sudden now you get to stand.
Standing desk,
and maybe while you're standing and doing your work, you're stretching a little bit, shaking your legs out.
Here's the big thing. So, even I was talking to somebody earlier, even exercisers, people that exercise on a regular basis, do their hour of activity, they are still susceptible to these effects, negative effects of sitting. So, if you're going to just exercise in the morning and then you go and sit for 8 hours, it's still pretty bad for your health. So the idea now is to take a look at your office and what you're doing habitually, which is sitting, and try to get more movement. So sit less, move more is the big theme here.
That's the key.
One of the things that I like to do, this is another product here
from
Fitter
First. I thought it
First.
was like a giant hat.
This is, most of us have seen a wobble board. So this is a soft board, they call it. It's a soft material. Foam at the bottom here as well.
Are you going to get down there?
I'm going to get on this
Carla,
just to show you.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
So essentially, here, I'm at the desk, I'm typing. This is a little bit more advanced maybe for some people.
Look at
But here you can actually get a little bit of movement in while you're typing.
Okay.
It doesn't take long before you get accustomed to it. So even these little movements through my hips,
so what
core stabilizers. I'm using all my stabilizers.
Core, just to let you stay steady, you're using your core. And of course your legs.
Yeah. Exactly. So you're adding a little bit of movement, you're adding a little bit of activity into your regular day.
Love that.
And it's a simple way to do it.
Okay, so first of all, where can you get this?
You order it from fitter1.com. Okay. It's about a $400. Some people say, "Oh my God, it's expensive."
Yeah.
$400 solution for $1 billion problem.
There you go. And that stabilizer right there.
Same thing from fitter1.com.
Fitter1.com.
A lot of different products that can help impact your office.
That is fantastic. A great idea. So now you're going to show me an exercise.
I'm going to show you a couple exercises. So one of the biggest things with sitting, of course, is you get excessive internal rotation, and you get excessive flexion. So all your flexors get tight. You get back pain because of it. So what we want to do is do an exercise that's going to destabilize you a little bit. I'll show you it first, and then I'll get you to do it. So basically, one hand for stability. If you're advanced, you can go both hands in the air, but we'll start here.
All right.
You're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg, come up. Thumb is up, so you're externally rotating the shoulder. And you're going to reach right up, flexing your low back. You're getting your glutes active.
Nice straight back.
Nice straight line, and come back to the top. So you're just going through reps of that. Obviously, hit both sides.
Let me try that.
About 5 to 10 reps per side. Every couple hours or so. Yeah, and keep the hips straight.
And then what about your head?
Head stays neutral always. Yeah, always neutral. Looking at the ground. A little bit more.
A little bit higher.
Good. So you're going to feel all these muscles activated, right?
And then what do you do when you come down? Do you touch?
Nice and tall. Touch down. If you get off balance, for sure, touch down. And then repeat. And your standing leg will be partially bent.
Never
doing that, never lock it, because in doing that, you're putting the weight through the heel, you're activating your glute.
I love that. I can feel that. Okay, show me one more. I think we have time.
I'll show you one more. So one more that I think is important is to activate the glutes a little bit more. So I will demonstrate this. You're going to put this right around either the ankles or the knees. We'll go knees.
Look at that.
Okay?
Okay.
These are simple little solution here.
Okay, you're going to
face this way.
Okay.
So I'm going to go into a squat.
Okay.
Right? A squat is a basic movement that we should all be able to do if we don't have any knee issues, right? And then I'm going to move my knees in and out while I'm keeping my core tight. So about 3 reps in and out. Pop back up nice and tall and repeat. And again, when you're sitting, what happens to your glutes? They're inactive.
Absolutely.
They're inactive. You need to activate them. They're a great pelvic stabilizer. They're really important muscles to ensure that your posture is intact and they're going to alleviate low back discomfort.
That is fantastic. And this simple little,
solution.
Elastic band, you can also find that on that website.
Fitter1.com.
Fitter1.com. Brent Bishop, always a pleasure. You're always bringing us new ideas, different ways to stay healthy, even when you're chained to a desk.
You chained to a desk. You got to change the pattern.
I love that. Brent, I'm going to do that exercise you showed me, and we're going to go to break. The news at noon will be right back. So
let's see you get parallel to the ground. Yeah, nice and low.